2 years ago, 11-year-old Pennsylvania student B.J. Pinchbeck was having a little trouble finding the useful sites. So he and his dad built what is now widely recognized as one of the best homework sites, B.J. Pinchbeck's Homework Helper.
We have the best. Can't find it here, you just can't find it.
The site now averages up to 6,000 visits a day.
Hello, my name is Suzanne, and I'm 14, and I need to know...
And it's making B.J. somewhat of a star on the internet and at his school.
There's a group of teachers, and they needed to find something on the internet. They were fighting like crazy over what site to go to and where to go. And I got it in like 10 minutes, and they were all amazed.
And how did you find all these sites?
People recommend them. We look around and find some.
The internet's another tool for education. It doesn't replace libraries, but it's just one more way of finding good information. And if you know how to use it right, it could be to your advantage.
So, Gina, the question I have, do these sites give you the answer?
No, they don't give you the answer, Kevin. I mean, obviously, BJ is not sitting there answering everybody's question. The way these homework sites normally work is they point to other sites on the web that are really good research areas for any topic from math to science to history to whatever.
When I've tried this, it takes a while to find the answer, doesn't it? I mean, is it still a pretty useful tool?
Well, that's what these homework sites are all about. Instead of you hunting around looking for the best history site, for instance, they've done that legwork for you.
New clothes and supplies, but lately some folks are making a stop along the way on the web looking for homework help.
And some of the best homework help comes from online. It comes from a 12-year-old boy in New Brighton. Consumer editor Yvonne Zano says it could make homework a lot easier for everyone. A 12-year-old?
That's right. And if you have never helped your... You still have this coming. Yeah, you're not as smart as you think you are. Just you wait. As we all know, helping kids with their math or English can be more than many of us can handle. But in these computer days, there's lots of information out there if you can find it. And that's what B.J. Pinchbeck's website is all about.
B.J. Pinchbeck may look like your average 12-year-old, but he's taken more than his share of hits in the last 3 years, about 2 million of them. That's how many people have visited B.J.'s website, one of the highest-rated homework help sites on the web.
I didn't expect it to be this big.
It all started 3 years ago when B.J. was searching the internet for information he needed for school.
And we realized that when we looked for something, we would have to go to a couple websites and not just one to find the information.
So B.J., with a little help from his dad, decided to put lots of websites together under homework headings like math, English, and history. Need help with your science project? Click on Mr. Nye, the science guy.
We average about, during the off-season, during summertime, about 2,000 hits a day, and we get about 4,000 to 6,000 during the school year.
And this school year, B.J. and his dad are expecting even more. B.J. is getting lots of attention, not only from computer magazines, but in the New York Times and USA Today. Pretty heady stuff for a 12-year-old.
I'm really proud of being on TV and in the magazines and newspapers. That's really been neat.
So if you're looking for homework help, B.J. is just a click of the mouse away. But if you're looking for someone to do your homework, B.J. says stay away.
It would just be a little too easy for them, and then they would start getting their grades down, and they would just start relying on us, and we'd be getting a billion questions. And
Yeah, and if you're wondering what's next for B.J., he's working on a book for kids to learn about the web. He says everything out there now is geared for adults, and I should say that it's not just kids that go to the website, teachers go too, and I looked at it, I will go. It really does help.
Now, I found it interesting that he and his dad put this together. That's not something I would be able, unfortunately, to do with my children.
His dad is technology director for Beaver County Schools, so he probably had, in truth, a little more than a little help from his dad.
And is the website, you can link to it through our website?
Absolutely,
okay,
yes.
kdk.com.
Right, you go there and we'll have B.J. Pinchbeck's Homework Helper.
That's terrific.
Yeah, it's a nice story.
Thanks, Yvonne. The world's